All right, guys, welcome back to Unimportant Viewpoint with Nate and Luke. What's up, man?
What up, yo?
Hasn't been very long.
No, it hasn't. It's been a quick week. Not even a week.
Really, yeah. It's only been like 5 days, maybe.
It was a weird week too, man.
Yeah.
But it was good.
Sure.
It was good. Short week for us.
Yeah.
2-day work week.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. We didn't have to go over there until like 4-ish. So I got to get some sleep. I'm not feeling good still.
Yeah.
I'm a little sniffly and coffee, but like I was hungry. So I smashed food yesterday. It was fire.
I couldn't do it. I struggled.
Oh no, I didn't.
I had only one plate at both places I went, but I only had one plate at my mom and dad's house, and I didn't even really like completely finish it. And then it wasn't even that full of a plate. And then I didn't really have that full of a plate when we went to Jenna's either, so.
We only had one. But I had a full giant plate and I smashed it. And then I had 2 desserts and it was pretty good.
I couldn't do it. I didn't prep myself.
Yeah. I mean, I prep myself by not eating before because I don't ever eat before in the morning, so.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't do that. I didn't really eat before, but I ate a little bit, but not much. But still, even that, like, I just didn't. My stomach's been not really that stretched out because I haven't been really eating that crazy here lately.
Eat weird.
So. What?
You eat weird, yeah.
Oh.
You don't eat. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah. I don't know. What else you do other than Thanksgiving?
Nothing really. I've been sleeping weird recently. I was talking to
because you're sick.
Well, and I'm not taking my NyQuil anymore because I hate NyQuil. It really screws up my whole life.
Why?
Because I feel awful in the morning.
Oh,
I'm not good at waking up anyway. And then on NyQuil, I like really struggle.
Yeah.
And it makes me grouchy. But I was talking to a guy at work about dreams. And he said he saw something on TikTok where if you like manifest, like I will remember my dream while you're laying down, you'll like remember your dreams or whatever. And it's worked and it's been awful. Like,
so definitely don't do that.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. Because like I've been waking up, like I've been having awful dreams. So I keep waking up like 5 or 6 times in the night.
Yeah.
So I haven't been sleeping good at all. And all my dreams have been stressful. They've all been terrible.
Yeah, that's probably why you shouldn't remember dreams if you don't just naturally
they're awful,
somewhat
man.
remember them.
They all involve like me in the air. Like one time I was on a plane that wouldn't land. Like they would try to land and then they would freak out and they wouldn't. One time I was dangling from a helicopter. One time I was in the Hunger Games. It was awful.
Yeah.
So I never want to dream again, which is really sad.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's stupid.
That's pretty wild.
It's real stupid.
That's pretty wild. That's all you had, just crazy dreams and Thanksgiving?
Yeah. I watched all the Hunger Games last weekend. We talked about it.
Yeah.
They're good movies, man. They're pretty good.
Yeah, you're going to go this weekend, aren't you?
Yeah, we're going tomorrow.
Nice.
To watch the new one. And I hear, like, it's fire.
It probably is.
I hear it's, like, catching fire.
Well, first of all, one thing, like, what a lame joke.
That was dumb.
But one thing, they probably have a bigger budget because they actually know the movies were successful the first time around.
And the cast is crazy. I got a bunch of famous people in it.
Yeah.
So,
I haven't really looked at it that much.
Dude, I'm so hyped.
Yeah. I want to watch it, but I probably won't watch it until it comes out.
Yeah.
Like, out of the theaters.
That's a universe. They could make 100 movies, and I'd watch every one.
Yeah, there's a lot of those. There's a lot of those that I feel like I would say that about, but then at a certain point, like, they start screwing shit up.
I said that about Harry Potter, and then I don't like the new ones.
The whatever.
Yeah.
Fantastic Beasts.
They're stupid.
The first one was good.
The first one's good. The other one, I didn't even watch the last one.
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
I don't care
I
to
own
either.
it even, but I still haven't actually watched it.
I watched the second one, and it was dumb. Don't recommend it.
Yep.
But Hunger Games, they wouldn't screw it up, probably.
Hopefully not.
They probably would.
Hopefully not. Well, at least this one's like actually based on a book written by the original person. At least they're not like just pulling stuff like some random person's writing
like Game of Thrones.
A story about it. Yeah. Well, I was just saying because of the Harry Potter thing too. Like,
Yeah. Well, yeah,
they just
that
had random writers writing those movies. So,
didn't work out for him because it was
Yep.
trash.
yep. We didn't do a whole lot, I don't think, since the last time we talked. We made cookies that night.
They looked good too.
Yeah, they were pretty good. Jenna made some cookies for Thanksgiving that were like, they were, hilariously enough, they were like pecan pie cookies, and they were delicious.
Gross.
They were so good. So good. Yeah, I thought they were delicious. She made some for the kids so that they could eat them, so she didn't actually put like the pecans on them, but they had actual pecans and everything on them too. They were pretty good.
That sounds good.
Yep. Yep. And then we just had Thanksgiving. Nothing really crazy.
Yeah, I was just chill.
Yeah, we were nothing really major. We just kind of chilled and hung out. We're a little lazy. Then Jenna had to work early this morning, so
Black
we
Friday.
went to bed. Yeah, she went to bed without the kids, and me and the kids slept on the couch for a lot of the night
That sounds fire.
because I didn't want to bring them in because I knew like if I brought them in there awake, they were gonna keep her up. So
Yeah.
we just ended up falling asleep on the couch, and then Jenna came out at one point in the night, and I don't remember. I think it was like around midnight. Woke us up, or like woke me up, and we carried them into the room. But yeah. And then and last week this is horrible, but also like it's not really that funny, but it is kind of funny. One of my coworkers at work, he last weekend he come in on Tuesday, and he was like, yeah, I bought my dream car on Saturday, and he's always talked about
Oh no.
he's always talked about how he wants a Dodge Charger.
Gross.
So he was like, I bought my dream car on Saturday, and then he said I went to Evansville on Monday when we were off and showed a couple of our other coworkers it, and it was raining that night, and he left to go home around 9:00,
Oh no.
and he hydroplaned and wrecked it.
Oh my gosh, that sucks.
He's like, so I bought my dream car on Saturday and wrecked my dream car on Monday.
I've been there, man.
I said, that's awkward. I was like, what are you going to tell the insurance? Like, hey, remember that car I just added like a couple days ago? Yeah, I'm going to have to report an accident on that.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're going to drop you.
Dude, when we bought my car like 5 years ago, we wrecked it on the way home.
Ooh.
Some lady. So I had to wreck my other car. I got T-boned at an intersection. Not my fault. Bought that new car, same intersection. Clint was driving and I was following him. Some stupid, dumb lady T-boned him in that same spot. It was awful. I've never been more grumpy.
Wow.
It was like, it was a long time. It was a rough time, man.
Yeah.
We only had one car for like a month and a half because it took forever to buy that car, and then we were out that car for like 2 more weeks after that.
Yeah.
It was awful. So
Jeez.
yeah, buying a new car and then wrecking it's really the worst.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
It wasn't my dream car at least, but golly.
We went to buy Jenna's car, and the dealer dude was telling us that he's like seen people buy cars and then like punch it when they go to get out of the dealership and lose the ass end and then run into a pole. He said he's seen that before.
That's so
Like
embarrassing.
as they're leaving the
If I did
dealership
that, I
and
would.
buying it.
I just wouldn't go back. I'm just driving that car until it blows up. That's embarrassing.
Yeah. Just immediately lose control and run into a pole
Can you
right
imagine
out of the dealership
how
lot.
awkward that would be?
Oh my god.
I would hate
I'm sure
life.
all the freaking dealers are like, yes,
Look at that idiot.
we're going to get that customer back for a new car here in just a little bit.
That's so stupid.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's freaking funny is what it is. If you go out of the parking lot and you're being stupid, you deserve it. Like
I
in that
agree, yeah.
situation, he made it sound like they kind of like were hot rodding it a little bit out of the parking lot, and I don't know that necessarily is what they did. I mean, maybe they just didn't realize the power of the vehicle and just happened to accidentally do
dumb,
it. But
though. Yeah.
yeah. Then I changed my oil this weekend too because I was gonna schedule an oil change and not do it myself, but then I forgot to schedule it
Yeah.
and I wanted to get it done, so I did that this weekend too. Hate that.
I don't do mine because I'm scared of getting under the car.
I hate it. It wouldn't be that bad, but whoever put the filter on the last time, like they tightened it too tight. So then
Yeah.
like my wrist and stuff were hurting at work this week because I was like trying to yank that thing to get it loose. So
Yeah, I don't understand. I will not change my own.
yeah,
I will
I don't.
happily
I
pay
mean, I don't
somebody.
mind doing it. I don't like having like if I had like an easier way to do it,
Yeah.
it would be like awesome. Like
It's
if
a
I
lot of-
had an actual like car lift, like a
Yeah.
like a shop has, that would be freaking. I would do it. I would do it myself every time. But
I probably still wouldn't, but I would be more likely to.
yeah,
I tried to one time and it was scary because I just had a jack, which I probably shouldn't have even gone under there. But I was a dumb college kid.
yeah. Well, I mean, you if you have a jack, you should have like an actual
Like prop or something.
like a I don't know what they call those. Why am I blanking on what they call those? Just a jack stand. It's like the ones that you don't actually like jack up.
I don't know what. I think I just had an old jack,
Yeah. So
and I
Yeah.
trusted that to not kill me.
yeah,
So that was
yeah.
smart.
You shouldn't do that.
Nope, we'll never do that
You
again.
shouldn't do that. Which my car is pretty low, so like it
Yeah.
definitely would crush, like come down and crush me.
Mine's
but
low too. I couldn't find mine.
some vehicles aren't. Like my old vehicle, I didn't even have to jack it up, so I didn't mind. I wouldn't have minded on my old vehicle changing it, but my old vehicle had skid plates, so I had to take a skid plate off
Yeah.
to even get to my old. So that was annoying with
Yeah, I
it.
wouldn't do that. If it's any effort, I'm probably not gonna do that.
It wasn't bad. Like I didn't mind doing it, but when I had that vehicle, I don't like doing my car because it's too much effort because you have to jack it up and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
it's annoying to me. But yeah, when it was just going up underneath of it, but most cars that you can just slide underneath of it, they don't have all that.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, that vehicle, like the oil filter and oil stuff, was like had a skid plate, happened to be in the way too. So then you
That's
had to
very
so much
inconvenient.
more effort to do it. But yep, that's pretty much it. Other than you had Missouri win their football game and
Oh yeah, dude,
destroy
we
Arkansas.
dominated. I hate Arkansas, and there was a brawl. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, there was a brawl. It was really stupid. They hit our quarterback late and got a flag, and the next play, people were throwing punches. It was dumb. We lost our starting lineman, and they lost like 2 people, I think.
Was it first half or second half?
First half?
Yeah,
So that's always good.
yeah.
But he
that's
could
good.
get suspended because he was throwing punches. So he
Yeah.
might. I don't know what's gonna happen. But anyway, we're gonna go to a New York Six Bowl most likely, which is really cool for us. We've never done that before.
Yeah.
It's like I was reading all those Thanksgiving posts. Like, what are you thankful for? Mizzou football, man. We're never good. And, like having a good year is like really awesome.
Yeah.
I'm like really loving my life right now.
Yeah, we've had a few of them.
We haven't. Well, we've had
Here lately, we've had a couple
Yeah.
that were like really, really good, like 10-2 and whatever.
yeah.
But
We had a couple back in 13 and 14, but I wasn't as invested as I am now.
yeah,
So this is like all the years of being terrible has finally paid off. It's really great.
I don't know that you have to be terrible for it to pay off, but
No, you don't. But it makes it better.
it's a crappy way to do it.
It makes it better.
Well, we're currently watching UK dominate, like absolutely dominate.
Yeah, they might get to
Marshall.
120.
Yeah, yeah, it's already 112. They scored 69 points in the first half. They were going off.
Good
But-
grief.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
I have football. You have basketball.
Yeah, we're looking pretty good this year, so I'm pretty excited. This is the sport. It's kind of lucky, really, because your sport you prefer to watch is football, and your team's good in it.
Yeah.
And then the sport I prefer to watch is basketball, and we're
Yeah.
good in it.
And we're
It
really
seems
bad,
like
and
back
then-
to being good again.
Your football team's fucking terrible. So
Well, I don't know about terrible, but we're not great. I don't know about terrible.
you're
but
about to
we're
get
not great.
smacked by Louisville.
Dude, I still like I get it, and I get why you and Nick keep saying this, but like I just have a hard time believing that's what's gonna happen.
I'm
'cause
very
I've-
conflicted.
I have too many like times that this has been the case where like going into the game, like everybody thinks like not that everybody thinks Louisville's gonna beat us or anything, but they act like there's a chance,
Yeah.
and then we like beat them by 30 or 40 points. And,
I hope you obliterate them. Their fans are stupid. I hate
I hope
Louisville.
we do too, because I don't know. I just feel like I just feel like it's way too quick of a turn. There's no way they went from like what they were last year
Yeah.
to what they are this year.
I just wish you were better.
Yeah.
Then I would have more confidence.
Yeah, we'll see. See what happens. But we'll go ahead and move on to your nerding.
Yeah. So, I finished the Silo books. They were great. Like, highly, highly recommend that series.
Yeah.
Super easy reads. Like, it ended really fun. Like, I really liked how it ended.
Yeah.
It was very nice. I could read more of them if there were more. Like,
Yeah.
it was a fun little series.
Are you gonna check out the show now after you finished it?
I've already watched the show.
Oh, okay.
Did I finish that? Yeah, we finished it. Me and Quint watched it.
Gotcha.
Show's very good. It's a little different.
It is different.
A little bit. It's
They've only had one season so far, right?
yeah, and it only covers like the first half of the book. The first book.
Gotcha.
I have no idea what they'll do going forward. Like that second book, how are they gonna do the second book? That book's weird. I just don't know how that'll work.
I don't know. I mean,
It'll be interesting.
they'll probably just make it because in the book it's not really as obvious that it's a flashback, right? Or not a flashback, but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah, don't spoil it.
they don't make it as obvious that it's like a
Yeah.
happening at the. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
they don't make it really obvious what's happening. So I wonder if the show they'll make it like more obvious.
I think they would have to. I don't know how they'll do it.
But yeah, it is very, very good.
Yeah.
So I don't know about the show, but
The show's very
books are
good.
good.
If you're a reader, check out the books. They're super easy to read.
Yeah.
The show's good. And then I started Foundation yesterday.
Yeah.
The books, and it's so far so good. I've read like 3 chapters. But it's another book where like every chapter is like 5 pages. And I love that.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
my favorite way to read.
That's the reason why I like it so much.
Dude, it's
since
so
I started
like
reading it.
because you can stop at any time.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. Yep.
Every book should be like that.
It should. The long chapter books, like books that have super long chapters,
struggle.
Yeah.
Because I hate stopping.
But I think that's like that probably is like a sign of like people now with their attention spans
Yeah.
that we want it to be short like that.
Well, yeah, I want it because at work it's hard to read
Exactly.
a whole
That's the
chapter
reason
in
why I like it better.
however long.
Because that's the only time I really read, and if
Yeah.
I have to,
I hate stopping
yeah.
middle of a chapter.
Yep. Did you have something else you were nerding about? I felt like you were gonna add
No,
something. No,
it was gonna be Mizzou or Hunger Games. I talked about both of them already, so
gotcha.
that's really
Alrighty.
all I got going on.
Well, I don't really have that much either. Just Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is freaking badass. I watched
he's
this
a
video
baller.
the other day where he was when they were playing the Warriors, and like he had some dribbling moves. I was like, that's insane.
Yeah.
Like had Steph like lost in a blender.
Yeah.
And then the next thing is I listened to that Shits and Gigs podcast. They spell it's SHXTSNGIGS, and they're pretty funny. They're like English, so
Are they
have
on TikTok?
accents, but yes,
A boy and a girl.
No, it's 2 dudes.
Oh, then I don't know. Never
It's 2
mind.
black dudes from England, I think, is where they're from. But they're pretty funny.
I feel like I
So-
know that name.
But they have accents, so sometimes it's kind of hard to understand what they're saying a little bit. But other than that, it's pretty good. Pretty good, I think. I only listened to like 1 episode all the way through so far, but I was
Oh yeah,
cracking up.
they had the
Yeah, they had
Our
the-
people.
Yeah,
I don't even know
the
their
basement
names.
yard guys
Yeah.
were
Uh-huh.
on it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yep. So that's pretty much it, though.
That's cool.
I didn't really. It's not really been that long for me to
Yeah.
have something else.
Our podcast times are strange lately.
Yeah.
It's making it
Hopefully
weird.
it'll be back to normal a little bit.
For a couple weeks, then Christmas will hit.
Yeah. But anyways, so we'll go ahead and move on to the news. First one I'll say is there was a pilot that was found guilty of manslaughter because he decapitated a skydiver.
Yeah, I don't know.
That
what
happened
this
back
is.
in 2018 apparently, and I guess the skydiver jumped out and he clipped the skydiver with the wing and decapitated him.
And you got charged for that?
He got charged for manslaughter.
Was it
But-
his fault?
I mean, I guess he
That's
probably
wild.
moved the plane and it was like accidental manslaughter. It wasn't like it was an intentional thing, but yeah, he got charged for it. Can you imagine
No.
Like being the person that was on the ground when that head just landed. Although it probably just like landed in a
It exploded.
explode. Yeah,
Yeah.
it probably exploded. You probably couldn't even tell what it was.
No, probably not.
But whew.
Man.
Or being, what if it was tandem and only one of them?
Yeah.
Like, what if it was your instructor that got decapitated
gotta-
and you were just attached to him and you have no
There's
effing
just
clue
like
how to do
blood
anything,
everywhere.
and you
Oh,
don't know how
yeah,
to do
or that.
anything?
Well, that's a double homicide.
Yeah.
You're
Can
both
you
died.
imagine? Oh my god, that's the scariest thing I've ever heard.
My first thought was like, if I was the pilot and I should walk up in prison, like, hey, what are you in for? Oh, I murdered a skydiver on accident. Like, that's pretty lame.
Well,
Like, you're
yeah.
not gonna have any cred.
I don't think. That's pretty funny. You're not gonna have any cred.
I mean, yeah. Good luck to that guy.
Yeah,
Have fun in prison.
yeah. I mean, it's better than being somebody that did something that has negative cred.
Well,
Because I mean, there is some stuff that you can do that in
yeah,
prison they don't like you.
yeah. Well,
So I mean,
I guess it could be worse.
yeah, definitely could be worse.
Speaking of that, did you see the Josh Giddey stuff?
Yeah. So apparently he did interviews at their practice, maybe.
Yeah, I saw that.
And so I'm wondering if some of that's not,
It's weird.
because they said that one of the pictures, like there was a picture that like made it more obvious. Like there was an obvious picture where, as in like something of sexual nature happened,
Uh huh.
and it's him and her, and they both like are. I know at least he's shirtless, but then they said the authenticity of that photo is very questionable. Like it might not be a legit picture, so then like that makes it seem like it's probably not even really. If that picture's fake, then the whole thing's probably fake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's
But-
wild though.
Who knows? Yeah. I thought about putting it on here, but then I'm like, it's a little bit
Yeah.
of an iffy conversation.
I thought
but-
about it when you were talking about SGA,
Yeah,
and then you
yeah,
talked about
I did.
Yeah.
I did see that, but I don't know. So we'll see. I think it's a little weird that I would say that this. At first, I thought, "Oh crap," for him. Like not for him, but you know what I mean. Like I thought, "Oh
yeah.
crap," like
Fuck him.
bro, you're in trouble,
Yeah.
and all that. But then once I seen that they put him up, like they actually let him do like the media stuff,
Yeah,
and
I'm surprised
practice
they
and
did.
stuff. I was like, okay, so either they're just like really just trusting the process and letting it play out how it plays out, or they know something
Yeah.
that it's not what it seems like.
I guess
But man, Twitter was
eating him up.
eating him up and like making some like pretty hilarious posts. There's a
Yeah.
lot of Carl Malone and him.
A lot of
posts.
Karl Malone.
A lot of that.
He's a dirtbag.
But yeah, so pretty crazy though, for real. And then I guess moving on from that somehow.
Good transition.
What an awkward transition. But did you see that? I don't know how this might already be like a thing that like a lot of people know about. But did you see that DK Metcalf has been taking
Yeah.
sign language courses?
That's savage.
And he's been doing sign language towards the audience and whatever, like basically taunting,
Talking shit.
so they can't really, I guess, flag him for it because
Yeah.
they don't know.
That's
like
a
the
baller
refs
move.
don't know.
That's a baller move.
But he said, one of them I seen was like number 44 was like
You're my
defending
son.
him, and he said 44 is my son
Yeah,
in
that's
sign
dope,
language.
dude. That's dope.
I thought that's freaking epic. That's the greatest thing I might have ever heard.
Like, imagine if you knew sign language and you saw that on TV. Like, that would
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah, it would be. That's
would be
pretty
dope.
hilarious. They went to that much effort
Just to
to
talk shit.
learn sign language
Just
just
to
to
talk
talk shit. That's the best part about it.
That's the level of petty I aspire to be.
Yeah, that makes it epic, is that he just is like, I'm gonna learn sign language just so I can like trash people. The fact that he thought of that too,
Yeah.
that's pretty genius. Like, all right, let me think of a way to like be able to talk my shit in the end zone without getting flagged.
It's dope.
So it's pretty baller move on his part. And then the last thing we have for news, it's not really that great of news because they end up losing by like almost 20. But USI, my wife's alma mater. God, why could I not say that?
The struggle. It wasn't yours, apparently.
Anyways, they were leading at halftime against Duke, and they
Just
were leading by
wild.
like 5 or 6 points, I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah.
So it's pretty
Second year in D1, and they stole into that
in
crazy
Cameron
stadium.
and just freaking.
Man, Evansville has a history of upsetting.
Yeah, we're not going there. We're not talking about that.
That was
Moving on.
one of the greatest games of my life.
Yeah, what's weird about that is that wasn't even a year that we were bad. Like,
And-
that ended up being the year that we probably could have won the tournament if
Yeah.
it actually happened.
And U of E was bad that year.
Yeah, well, they turned out to be
Well, the
bad.
coach got fired.
But I think that was like a snowballing thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Shout out USI, man.
But yeah, that was... When I saw that, I watched a little bit of it when I saw that they were playing Duke. And then I saw they were up, and I was like, whoa!
Yeah.
But yeah. I didn't even know they went D1
He went
until
D1
the
last
other day.
Yeah.
And I said something to Jenna, and she's like, I don't know what basically any of that means. And I'm like, great. It's a good conversation.
Yep. I'm holding in a sneeze right now, so I want you to know that. I can't make it happen. I can't make it stop. I'm in purgatory. If I sneeze, I apologize.
You'll be all right. As in, like, everybody listening will be all right. It won't be that bad.
Oh, you're
As long
not
as you
going to
don't-
get 120.
As long as you don't sneeze straight into the microphone. Oh, yeah, no, they're definitely going to dribble the clock out.
You just had some little walk-on dude hit a 3.
That's right.
Well, I assume he's a walk-on. He's a little white dude.
Probably. Well, no, there is a...
Yeah, that's why I can't tell
There
with
is.
your stupid team. Shoot it. Patrick Sparks.
Yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
So,
Let's not do commentary.
we'll go ahead and move on to top 5. So this week, so basically from here until Christmas, we're going to do some Christmas related top 5s. So our first top 5 is going to be top 5 Christmas songs.
Excuse me.
I'll go ahead and let you do honorable mentions first, or do you want me to do them first?
I'll do him first.
Okay.
Because I have one. It's an album.
All right.
So, the NSYNC Christmas album is fire. The whole album.
Yeah, I don't really know it.
I used to. I was like, man, I love that album.
Yeah,
I don't really know it now.
I'd have to check it out because I don't think I probably have ever listened to it.
It's
I
probably,
literally saw-
it might suck now, but it was
Yeah.
good back then.
Well, I saw somebody it might have even been today where they said they were listening to it while they were putting their Christmas stuff up. Like jamming the NSYNC Christmas album.
It
while
was
they were
good
putting
back
their
then.
Christmas stuff up. So maybe it still hits. I don't know.
I'm not a Christmas music person.
I'm not a huge Christmas music person either. I do like a few like Christmas songs, and I like to listen to Christmas songs somewhat when it's like the holiday season. But I don't really actually care for Christmas
Yeah.
music that much. You know what I mean?
I don't like to listen to it. I like to sing them.
Yeah, kind of.
But
Yeah,
I don't want to. I'm not going to sit down and listen to it.
Yeah, that's kind of what
Christmas
I mean.
song. But I'll
Mostly, it's
jam.
like if I'll put it on and like be belting it while we're doing Christmas related activities. Not really that I'm like actually just sitting down in the car or whatever
Say, I'm
listening
not
to
doing
Christmas
that.
music. You know,
No.
like that's definitely not what I'm out and about to do.
Hell no.
So for my honorable mentions, I have Frosty the Snowman,
It's dope.
Santa Claus is Coming to Town,
Sure.
and then Deck the Halls. Those were
Gross.
all, like just kind of like classic ones that, you know, it'd be weird if they didn't play, but I'm not belting them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're good to hear, not necessarily something I'm like jam out to.
Frosty almost made the list. It's
Yeah.
pretty fun.
Yeah, that's probably the closest one to like actually being one that would be in my top 5.
Yeah.
And then for my number 5, I have Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree.
It's pretty good. Ain't bad.
Yeah.
It's not one that I'm going to sing probably, but it's all right.
Yeah. Like I said, Christmas music's not necessarily super high on my list of things to listen to,
No.
but so I don't know that even my top 5, like some of these in my top 5, I'm gonna probably sing it a little bit, but I ain't rocking out too hard on it.
Oh no.
Some of the ones higher up, I'll probably rock out to.
Bet. I'm probably not going to sing today.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
might
gonna-
die.
But go ahead and do your 5 and 4.
Excuse me. My number 5 is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Classic.
I mean, it's great.
I thought about putting that, but then I was like, I don't know that it'd be my top 5, and I'm not gonna mention it otherwise. So.
I just like it because, like, you could sing it and I can do, like, the backup vocals. I do
Yeah.
the chant. Like, I like that. I'm here for that.
yeah.
So it's fire. My number 4 is Blue Christmas.
I don't really.
It's
care
sad
for this.
and I like it.
I don't really care for it. I don't really care for Elvis,
I don't either.
so that's probably why I don't care for.
That's
it
one
that
Elvis
much.
song I'll jam to.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's overrated.
All right, for my number 4, I've got Jingle Bell Rock. You know, you called it. You called it out when you texted me,
I did.
It
Yeah,
reminded
I did.
me of
I
it.
forgot about that.
and I thought that's a good one.
It's a pretty
That's
good
gotta
one.
be in
It
there.
ain't bad.
It's got to be in there.
It's great in Mean Girls.
Yeah, I forgot.
That's great in Mean
I
Girls.
forgot about that. That's pretty funny. The only thing I can think of with that is the mom, like,
Oh yeah,
like doing the moves
I
in the
love that
background.
movie so much.
That movie is so good. Oh shoot, that's funny. That makes me like it even more.
Yeah,
now.
right. It should be on my top 5, honestly. Get rid of Rudolph. Put that up there.
Yeah, and then my number 3 is Santa Baby.
I don't like this song.
Really?
No, it's so annoying.
Oh, I think it is kind of annoying, but it's kind of like I don't know, it's just
Also, you're canceled for liking that song.
really.
Yeah.
Why?
People got mad about it like a year or two ago, I feel like.
For what?
They thought it was like rapey.
Oh,
Do you not remember
I
that?
guess
People
it
were
co-
so mad about it.
I guess that maybe does come across.
And
as
I feel like they
rapey, I don't
changed the
know.
lyrics at one point and it was stupid. I don't know. There's a whole thing on it.
that's,
It's dumb.
that's pretty.
If you like that song, you hate women.
Okay.
So, shout out you.
Whoa. I just like the melody more than
Yeah.
like the
The rapey
I don't
lyrics.
know. Yeah, the lyrics aren't really.
Yeah.
It's like the Santa baby. That's what I think about every time. It's
Wow.
like the sultry kind of
Yeah, it's got a cool
sultry
Vibe, I
singing
guess.
vibe. But yeah.
Alright. I see you. Good for you. My number 3 is White Christmas.
That is a good one. I feel like I had that at one point and then I knocked it. I think I had it in my top 5 and then I knocked it out into my honorable mentions and then I just took it out and I saw that you had it
Yeah.
listed, so I was like, I'm not even gonna mention it because I don't want to steal the thunder of one of his actual ones. But that's a good one.
That's one I'll randomly sing throughout the year. I
Yeah.
love that song.
Yep.
It's got a cool ba-do-di-do. It's just fun, man.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, I agree. That one's definitely a good one. Definitely a good one.
My number 2 is Oh Holy Night. It's
Yeah.
so dramatic. It's like the most dramatic Christmas song.
I'm trying to think what this is.
Oh Holy Night.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
I don't know. I used to really love that song.
Yeah.
And now it's like I don't really care, but
The
it's still good.
stars are brightly shining. Okay.
It's
yeah.
one you can belt. Well, I mean, if you're a good singer, you could. I could not. But like,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it. Honestly, when you said it, I was like, what is that? I'm trying to think of what that even is.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you're right. That is a pretty good one.
It ain't
so
bad.
I'll give you that one. That one ain't bad. For my number 2, I have It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year.
it's a basic.
Come on, bro.
It's like the
this one
most-
I'm like singing at the top of my
That one? No.
voice.
Really?
Yeah.
Gross. I'm not doing that.
Because it is the most wonderful time of the year. It's actually probably not.
I
for
disagree.
most people, but I feel like Christmas is kind of almost a little overrated. But
I don't love Christmas.
I think a little bit of my not necessarily caring that much about Christmas is because I was in retail for so long. It kind of ruins Christmas, and
does.
then obviously my wife is still in retail, so
It's like the least wonderful time of the year.
that, and it's like the time when it's actually time for it, is when she's at the absolute busiest. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
It sucks for you guys.
So yeah.
It's fine. It's a fine holiday.
It's all right, but it's not the greatest.
It's not the greatest.
Yeah. And then for my number 1 is Silent Night.
Yeah, it's good.
It's just the.
I never think about this one.
It's just the. I don't know. It's just
It's very
quiet
serene and chill.
Yeah, it's like relaxing. It's like
It
a
is.
relaxing one instead of like an upbeat Christmas song.
Yeah. It's very reflective.
Yeah.
I like that for number one.
Yeah.
It's not as good as mine, but it's alright.
This one, just go
There's
ahead.
only one answer for number one Christmas song, and it is All I Want for Christmas by the Mariah Carey.
I don't.
Bro, it's a jam. It's good all year round.
I don't like it. And I don't like Mariah Carey. I don't like her voice. Like,
What?
I don't like her singing voice.
Oh my gosh. I love
Mariah
her.
Carey is like way too much.
She is so much, and it's great.
Yeah.
I'm
I
here
think
for
she's
her.
a little too much, too full of herself a little bit is what I get from her.
I love that attitude.
I don't
I'm
like
here
that.
for it.
It's like she thinks like she's
She
the
is.
greatest thing that's ever existed.
She's not, but she is. I'm here for her, man. That's.
I mean, I get having confidence, but like, not like thinking you're better than everybody else. Confidence, and that's what I get from her.
She is better.
Is thinking that she's better than everybody.
She is
else
better than
confidence.
most people,
I don't know.
and she acts like it, and I'm here for it.
I don't know if I agree with that.
I'm a butterfly or whatever they call their fans. I don't remember.
Butterfly.
Yeah, she calls her fans butterflies. I think.
What?
Hold on, I gotta look it up.
what-
I'm pretty sure it's a butterfly.
Yeah, you need to look that up because first of all, I have like multiple questions like why would it be butterfly, and then also like that's a really weird like name for your fans.
Oh, they're
butterflies.
lambs. Sorry, wrong animal. They're called lambs.
That kind of makes sense, I guess, a little bit. I'm like
I don't know where butterfly came from. That's my COVID brain.
you
COVID got
mixed
me,
up
man.
butterflies and lambs. I guess lambs kind of make sense in the sense that like my beautiful little lambs. Like I get where she would like
Yeah.
maybe say that. And
I don't know
become,
where
like, what
butterflies
they
came from.
be known for. Yeah, I don't know where
I have
butterflies
no
came
idea
from.
where I got that.
Yeah, that's a wild that's a wild stab that
I'm just
missed.
talking out my butt. It's fine, man.
Oh shoot.
We don't speak facts here.
Yeah, facts are definitely not what's happening. That's it for the top 5, man.
Yeah, that was it.
You can tell we don't really like not like, but we don't really care that much about Christmas
We had
songs.
nothing to say about
Because we didn't really have anything to say. It was like these are kind of what they are.
Yep.
Whatever.
We're just
We listen to them. We get into it occasionally.
kind of. Yeah, sort of. Sure. Christmas is great.
I like Christmas, alright, but yeah, I'm not. A lot of Christmas songs are not like. They're nothing
Yeah,
special.
We're trying to get in the spirit, so this is starting us off,
Yeah.
and then the next couple ones will be real good.
Yeah, we're. I know. I mean, I think there's a couple that we have written down already that we're kind of excited.
There's some
to do.
hype for.
So yeah. So we'll just start off with a nice little easy one for you guys. So go ahead and go to the comments. We only have one comment this week, and it was from my sister Olivia. She said, "Skip the Stephen King book, The Long Walk. Horrible. Also, throwing food out after 2 hours. You were raised better than that, mister."
Yeah, that's so wild to me.
Okay, it probably
I've been
isn't-
thinking about that. I can't imagine.
It probably isn't 2 hours, but it's not very long. And then also it's more of like it sat out for that long, and then also like because it sat out for that long, I think like we just sit there and think like, are we actually gonna eat these leftovers? And then we just come to the conclusion we probably aren't. It's just gonna sit in our refrigerator, so then we just go ahead and throw it out.
I do appreciate when I do. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
because if I ever question, am I gonna eat that? I'm just gonna throw it away.
Yeah.
I hate when leftovers sit in my fridge for too long.
Because inevitably that ends up happening a
Yeah.
lot. Is like we like put it away, and like if we don't consciously like make like whatever we made for supper, if we don't consciously like make actual dishes that are going to go to work with us, then like the rest of it just doesn't.
Yeah.
Like especially if it's like something that's in like a pan, like a casserole pan or whatever, like something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And you stick that whole thing in the refrigerator,
It's
it's
not getting
half the
touched.
time it's not getting touched
Yep.
because it's like I don't feel like pulling that all out and then
Yeah.
digging out a lump of it and heating it up.
And then I gotta play the game like, when do I throw it away? Because I don't
Yeah,
want to
how
throw it away
long?
too early because I don't want it to stink up my garage.
Oh, that's true too.
And then but if
I think
I
about
always
the
forget-
trash can is what I think.
Well, yeah, I
just
don't-
the trash can inside.
I don't
So
wanna-
it's like
well,
you
that
gotta
too.
wait till the trash can gets like almost full.
Yeah. Because I don't want it to stink. And then if I don't want to leave it in the fridge either because I'll forget by trash day. And then I
Yeah.
gotta wait a whole nother week.
Yeah.
It's really irritating.
Yeah, that's the problem with leftovers too. That's why you inevitably end up having to do like a fridge clean out day.
Yeah.
Is because like you have like a bunch of leftovers that have been there for like 2 weeks because you trying to find the best time to throw it in a bag where it won't sit in your house or sit in your toter forever.
It's awful.
Yeah, I feel that. Then that's kind of why I said 2 hours. 2 hours is probably a major exaggeration,
Extreme.
but
Very extreme.
But I mean, technically, if you probably go by like the food safety thing, it probably is that long because I can't remember how long. It's been too long since I took that class, but it's not very long. And then it's like a cumulative thing too, like especially when like you're at like a grocery store or whatever, it's supposed to be cumulative. So like you're not supposed to have it out. Like when you're messing with it, you're not supposed to have it out for like longer than 30 minutes because they consider it like how long it's been out total. And so like if it was out, 30 minutes at the place that loaded it, and then it was out 30 minutes where you're unloading it, and then out 30 minutes when you're going to push it, like all that is, it's like you can only be out whatever, say 2 hours like total. And so you have to take that in consideration when you're doing all that stuff. Then you got to take in consideration your actual customer too, like how long are they gonna have it
Who cares about them?
out? Well, I mean, I guess you're right. Once they buy it, like who
It's
cares?
your problem.
But yeah, so I don't remember what all that is, but that probably the 2 hours for that's probably not actually outrageous. Like as far as what they consider
just
safe,
sounds outrageous.
but it is outrageous in my opinion. Like, what's the likelihood you're actually gonna get sick?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and throw out the poll results for this week, but then we'll revisit them whenever the time comes. It was a big old goose egg.
Landslide.
It was a big old goose egg for girls. So 4 people voted, and 4 people voted that it was going to be a boy.
Everyone agreed with me.
So we'll see, guys. We'll see. We're going to find out in not more than a couple of days. I'm so used to we recorded on Sunday last week.
I don't know what day it is, to be honest.
For some reason in my head, I'm thinking it's Sunday when it's really just Friday.
I didn't know. I had no idea. I'm so confused by my time right now.
Yeah. It already feels like we're off for the 4 days, Thanksgiving Day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we're already almost through 2 of the days, and I'm like, I feel like we just got off.
I'm off Monday, Tuesday, too.
Oh, you lucky son of a...
So I have...
That's nice.
It's not bad, man.
That's nice.
I was off 2 days when I had COVID.
That's genius.
I worked 2 days last week, and I'm off 2 days. I haven't worked a lot the past couple weeks. It's been great.
Yeah.
That's how life should be.
That's pretty nice. Yeah, for real.
Like, it's been...
We worked too many days out of our year,
sick,
man.
but yeah.
We worked
it's
way too
stupid.
many
Who
days.
decided 5 days a week?
Yeah, it is wild. It is wild. But then again, like, we have to have that money, so I guess...
Yeah, I do like having money.
So it is.
I like eating.
That's what I spend my money on too.
That's all I don't buy anything else. Just money and fun beverages.
Money? You mean food? That COVID brain. Really...
I'm so tired of being sick. Nothing works. I can't breathe. My brain's not here.
You've been using any like nasal spray or anything?
Yeah, and I hate nasal spray.
I hate having to do it, but like that feeling when it like kind of does like clear some of it out.
It hasn't really worked. I don't know if I'm doing it. I don't know what I'm doing. I hate it. It hurts, and then it goes in my throat. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't help if you're that stopped up and that. It's not going to help.
But like, I was fine at work, didn't have any problems. Then today and yesterday, I've been like dying again. So I don't know what's going on.
It's probably mostly just all of it draining. Probably making you feel like crap.
I'm over it though.
Because all that draining will do that to you. But we appreciate everybody listening.
Yeah.
Thanks for...
Shout out, y'all.
Thanks for listening, and I guess we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully this will start a more regular schedule for us, because it's a lot easier for us if it's more regularly scheduled.
This has been weird.
So appreciate everybody listening, and as always, like, comment, share, do all the things that'll get us out there for people.
Vote in our poll.
Vote in our polls.
We'll figure it out.
We might not have one.
We might not have one.
We might do like a who does Christmas music actually suck or is it good?
Yeah,
Who
I'm here
knows?
for that.
So again, thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.